All right, go ahead.
What's up? This is Paul Branton. I'm at UIC right now. Got an exhibit going on for another 4.5 days. Actually, 4 days and 30 minutes.
I'm late on that.
Right.
I'm extra late.
This particular piece that you asked about, Natasha, was actually created for a film I did called Pieces of a Dream. I did like a whole series from this character's name, Paul Thibodeau, and Natasha was like his love interest or his desire.
Mm-hmm.
He was like one of those in a fishbowl type artist that like never came out, and it was like this beautiful woman that used to like walk up and down the street every day, and that's how he envisioned her, and that's what I created.
Well, what's your out of all these? Well, actually, let me pan real quick. This is all his work except for the guy on the piano. But out of all of these that are in here, what's your favorite one out of?
What used to be my favorite was right here. This is my guy, Booby from CC Hills. I painted this actually like in '95, years and years ago. As the years went on and I started developing another style, you know, my style always is changing and it evolves, just like, you know, people evolve and change. That's one of my latest pieces down here. Where,
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I get a little more abstract and surreal.
And you know what? I think they look so much better to me. I mean, because other than just seeing pictures of them, like when you get up on them and see like the detail and the overlays.
Yeah, it's a big difference when you see it like in person. You get to see like what's really going on.
Mm-hmm. This one is called Yes, Lord.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite pieces over here.
Called Chicago Boy.
Yeah, a lot of people think that's a self-portrait, but it is not a self-portrait.
You know what? I think people think it's because it's a self-portrait because, you got one light-skinned dude, and over here, you got another light-skinned dude. I mean...
Yeah, that's, you know, I use the cousin as a model, so maybe it's just a family resemblance. The piece over there, which is called Love Letter, I did that in the late 90s for a friend of mine. This was actually one of the first pieces that I did where I actually like glued something to the canvas and then painted over it.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that this was sticking out like a real...
Yeah, that's one of my first mixed medium pieces. This is also one of the very first pieces where the red lines in here, that's actually from like the very first sketch. When the whole canvas was just white and all it was just red lines drawn out. So I kept some of that in there.
I like that though.
I tried to develop that later on in years.
And you said you made this in the mid-90s?
Late 90s.
Late
like
90s?
98, 99. Somewhere around there.
Man. And the style has since evolved. Like that's...
Yeah, you know,
that's crazy.
I did this about a month or two before the election.
Barack Obama, clearly, for anybody who might, for whatever reason, need an explanation.
Yeah, so you know, I create things that are either like going on personally in my life, or like just going on just around me, something I feel.
Okay. What inspired this? Called Grief.
Yeah, actually, this picture was I painted this shortly after my grandmother's funeral, and it was about how you know, I take my camera with me everywhere I go, and I was taking pictures. It's something about like that time in your life when you like grieving over somebody that close to you, that even though you like around like a million people, like around family, sometimes you still feel like you're alone.
Okay, and that explains why nobody else has faces.
Right. So I tried to capture that feeling. Which is, you know, I paint people a lot, but I really don't like, I'm not like a portrait painter. I really try to paint like feelings. I try to paint essence of somebody. I paint more so the inside of somebody than the outside physical features. So, they may like resemble. That resembles Barack Obama.
Right.
But I wasn't really painting. I was painting everything that I was feeling about the whole movement.
Right, because this is just my take on it. He's more, not so much sculpted like a superhero per se, but his face is definitely stronger. As if like he represents power. And like his eyes, you can't really see the whites of his eyes. Like to me, that's kind of like determination and focus. I like that one though. I want to ask about this one. No, I'm gonna ask about that one too, but this one.
I grew up in West Chatham, and this is just actually it's called West Chatham Couple, but this is actually a brother and sister. This is Bubbles, which is one of my father's closer friends, and his sister Cynthia. So, just a neighborhood thing.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I noticed a cigarette.
Yeah.
Was he like the hood mechanic that talked with the cigarette hanging from his mouth and it never?
Yeah. It don't ever move. It just lay down. Sometimes it's lit. Sometimes it ain't even lit. It's just sitting in the mouth.
Damn. Okay. Explain this one.
This is a cat that actually plays an organ at my church. But a lot of people see him around town. He's a jazz musician too. Yeah, you see him playing right, man. If you like out at the little jazz dives up north, he's always playing everywhere. He got like a little trio. But it always fascinated me, like people that don't have a certain sense. Like he's blind, but that like just enhances everything else. And he plays, dude, he plays the keys like nobody I never knew before. Definitely.
I wish I could have gotten out here earlier, so the people that are in the Chicago area could have came and checked this out. Well, y'all still got 4 days.
Yeah, it'll be. I'm trying to get some other spots because I'm really just getting back into it. I took a break because I was focusing on the film work.
Okay, so for anybody who might be interested in like I really like that one. Anybody who might be interested in like purchasing, where would they contact you?
You can hit me up at paulbranton.com. That's Branton, Branton.com, and just Google me for real. Paul Branton. You hit my MySpace page, hit my Facebook, IMDb. I'm everywhere.
Okay. Any future projects upcoming?
I'm still working on this art. I got my book coming out, which is a collaboration of the art and my poetry.
Which I have the other book, and it's dope, by the way.
We have still trying to raise money. We're almost there for our next film project called Deeper Shade of Blue. Me and my partner, Ski Skinner. And that's about it. I spit poetry every once in a while. Actually, I'm spitting poetry at this fashion show in April.
Okay.
So I got the details on that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Certainly appreciate the time, sir.
I appreciate you coming out, man, checking everything.
All right.